Well, here we go again with one of the most scuffed series on YouTube, where I give a 7-word synopsis to every anime on the planet. Now, I know this series is scuffed in more ways than one, like how I put the parts number at the end of the title without actually putting the word part in my titles. Like, you thought this was part 6? Nah, just 6! Which really brings the question, why did I start doing this in the first place? I actually don't know. I think I might just be dumb. So anyways, here we are doing this again, and hopefully one day I will achieve greatness and cover every single anime in existence, because that's 100% humanly possible. And once again, I'm gonna change the rules. I know I did this before, and honestly, I kind of feel stupid for doing it, but at the same time, looking back at it, some of the 7-word sentences I set up for myself before were a bit vomit-inducing. And I think the main problem is that I script these videos, so some of the sentences I make turn out to be the most unnatural and forced-sounding sentences you'll ever hear in your entire f***ing life. So, after doing some brainstorming on the toilet for 2 hours, I managed to come to a conclusion. I should not use a script and just freestyle. Yeah, this is certainly going to be a disaster because, knowing me, I forgot the majority of the anime that I've completed. So honestly, I'm kind of scared on how this is going to turn out, but I think my stupidity will be great content. So yeah, do you guys think it's time I start this video? Because I think not. Because as a YouTuber, I'm obligated to say at the beginning of every video to smash that like button right now. Oh. God, you guys felt that too. But I guess if this video does reach like 6K likes, expect another part. And with that said, let's get into the shit show. So of course, to get into the seasonal spirit, of course we're gonna have to start off with Nagatoro-san, a degenerate anime about a tanned lolly who bullies a socially awkward nerd. And as a person who appreciates degeneracy, I mean, the show kind of hits. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know what to feel about it. How I view this anime is look at Tagaki-san on hard mode. So if you're a person who likes sadistic tanned lollies, hey, this might actually be up your alley. And now for the hard part, to put this anime into 7 words, nerd gets abused by tanned lolly, one more word, every day. God, I suck at this shit. Reading Love Healer. Definitely one of the more popular anime of last season, for better or for the worse. And like I said in actually my last video, yeah, it was a bit of a sleeper anime. Putting the shock elements aside, putting the hentai arcs aside, I think we can all agree the story kind of sucked. Literally, somehow they made the most weakest class in the existence of mankind into the most OPest. And yes, I said OPest. But with this healer class and this protagonist, we have a nice revenge story, probably one deeper than Code Geass, and they even sprinkled a peepee slap in there too, so that's pretty cool. So now putting this anime to 7 words, let's just go with nerf healer class, please. It's too OP. That was a terrible fucking 7 words, but I don't give a shit. X-Arm. So I suppose since we're on the winter train of seasonal anime, I suppose let's go over one of the best, because I believe X-Arm is heavily slept on. Not only do they grace us with amazing CG, we get the best of both worlds and get 2D and CG interacting with each other. If that's not innovation, I don't know what the f is. But putting this into 7 words, what the fuck was the budget, dude? Fairy Tail. Do not underestimate the power of friendship. A meme that has been repeated for the past like decade, and I feel so original right now. Yosuka no Sora. Yeah, I'm sure this is a title a lot of people are familiar with. Now, if you're a fan of anime, I'm sure you came across this trend called, emotos. Emoto in translation to English actually means little sister, but if you translate it to anime, it means Sweet Home Alabama. And I know what you're thinking, yo, gross! Oh my god, sibling love? But you need to understand, they are step-siblings. In most cases. Yeah, this anime is certainly built different, because not only are they blood related, they're twins. So I guess we could say 2 twins found true love at birth. That actually sounds f***ing terrible. Oh my god. Peter Grill and the Philosopher's Time. So imagine this. Your name is Peter Grill and you're the strongest fighter in the world. So with that title alone, I'm sure that will attract a lot of hoes. But at the same time, you want to stay loyal to your significant other. What do you do in this situation? A, cheat. B, not cheat. Or C, all of the above. And my question is, what the fuck are Majin characters doing in this anime? Get your ass back in Dragon Ball. But putting this anime in 7 words, try not to cheat challenge. Anime edition. Yeah, that works. No Guns Life. There is actually nothing I can remember from this show. I mean, I even finished it recently, like less than a month ago I finished it, and I actually forgot what it was about. I just remembered this man with a gun head. What the fuck am I gonna put in 7 words? What? Guy has functioning gun for a head. Wow, I'm so good at this. But in all seriousness, this was probably one of the most forgettable shows I've ever watched in my life. Maji de otaku na English. Ribbon-chan eigo de tatakau mahou shoujo. I actually kind of recall watching this. It was kind of like an anime to learn English, and it was bad. Actually really bad. Best educational anime to learn English. Stupid. Nailed it. Don't ask me how I found this. I was just scrolling and somehow came across it. and watched it for some apparent reason. I don't know what compelled me to actually finish this. Horimiya. Horimiya for me actually had potential of becoming maybe one of my favorite anime, but like at the halfway mark where things happen, things just kind of dropped off. But then again, I don't think you guys give a shit about my opinion. So putting this anime into 7 words: wholesome slice of life with some romance. Doesn't that sum up like every romance? Fruits basket. Wait a sec. This isn't about fruits? Yeah, I think that one was a bit corny. Koi kaze. So then, where do I start with this one? Well, for starters, this is an age gap kind of anime where, you know, the guy and a girl are, you know, ages apart. And I'm not talking 1 year, 2 years apart. I'm talking maybe a good 20. And to make matters worse, they are blood related. Japan back at it again. Just as I thought we've reached the boundaries of anime, they always find a way, a new way to improvise. And for that, we give them a round of applause. So I guess for this one, we can go with age is just a number. Right, sister? What am I watching these days, man? Golden Boy. Oh, I actually kind of remember this one. It had like a very interesting dub. Kind of on the level of Ghost Stories. Maybe. Kind of. So for this, I guess I'll go with dub over sub. I don't care. Man. Nailed it. Ishikon Friends. When your brain refreshes once a week. Ooh, oh, I'm actually getting better at this. Sekikashita Kusanagi. You're not you when you're hungry. Or, oh wait, that's 6 words. You are not you when you're hungry. All right, there we go. That's better. And why is there a Dr. Stone Snickers commercial on the My Anime List database? Grisaya Phantom Trigger. So like I mentioned in my last video, you know, the Grisaya series is probably one of my most favorite series, right? Well, the sequel to it, which is Phantom Trigger, it kind of disappointed me because my man's Kazumi Yuji's not there, man. But then again, it makes sense because it's like, you know, set in the future and my boy's probably an old man now. But 7 words. Here we go. Where the fuck did Kazumi Yuji go? Question mark. The question mark doesn't count as a word, okay? Grimm's Note the animation. Oh god, I watched this a long time. I think it was like winter 2019 when I did like a whole video on every single anime for winter of 2019. That was actually pretty painful. I watched the best and the worst, which ultimately led me into near insanity. And this show is probably one of the most least memorable shows I've watched in that season. All I can remember is that they had fairy tales in it, and not that fairy tale. I'm talking that Disney childhood shit. But now putting this into 7 words, even though I forgot like everything, anime filled with classic childhood fairy tales. Nailed it. No. Oh, this show. Oh my. This was literally just a budget Death Note. This is basically Light Yagami with pink hair, and then this is L. So I guess this could be known as the ultimate action-packed Death Note spin-off. Kawaku no Toki. Oh yeah, I actually do kind of remember this one. This one was a bit memorable because it's actually one of those wholesome anime where a horse comes in and does the job. And I believe this one also has the attached to it. So for this one, it's all fun in games till Horsey comes. Or wait, we could just remove the first word, right? All fun in games till Horsey comes. God, I suck at my job. Shimoneta. Dick jokes are hilarious in this world. Woo! Oh, I'm so nice at this. No battle wa nichijou kei no naka de. Extreme Chunibyo Overlord. That will, what, 2 more words? Kill you. Yep, that's accurate. Yojizoku no Haniyome. Hey, you guys are all sleeping on this one, man. It's just like a wholesome relationship between this absolute tank and a high school boy. Like, it's just so goddamn wholesome. Dominant man destroys extremely small bumhole. Oh my god, I'm so done with doing this, man. Chihayafuru. Cards get physically abused for sport purposes. Nice! Kono Totomore. Kids play instrument I never heard of. Nailed it. Amagami SS. Now with this show, I feel like, honestly, it was missing something. It was missing a certain spice. And quite honestly, this is a spice that I never thought I would be saying was needed. But I feel like this anime would have been so great for me if it ended with like alright, this may make me sound pretty degenerate, but if it ended with like a hentai scene, you know, like, honestly, it really would have put the cherry on the top. Because with the way it's set up, with like how the main character gets with like all these different girls, just imagine a hentai ending at the end. That is the finishing touch that it needs in order for me to actually say like this was a great anime, but it was just missing it. It's sad but true, and I feel like that's another terrible take from me, but anyways, would have been better if I saw smashing Seiren Amagi SS but with different girls. Fuck, that's 6 words. It's Amagi SS but voice crack with different girls. Nice. Pastel Memories. Oh my god, this was another terrible anime I watched back in winter 2019. I actually don't know how to sum it up anymore because it's been a while, but I remember how just terrible I felt watching it because it was just a bad show. I think it's a popular opinion that this was basura. Now, how am I gonna put this into 7 words if I forgot what it was about? Because I remember they got transferred into another world and fought like this girl, this lady. Oh my god, it's been so long. Or actually, I do kind of remember it. It was like a virus. Like, it was a virus they had to fight or else the world would blow up or something. I really forgot the entire thing, but I'm pretty sure that's how things went. So for this, girls save the world fighting deadly virus. Yeah, this show was pretty trash. Tamashi inserts. Ah, yes, another hentai. And this one is actually pretty different from the rest because from what I remember, this dude had a phone and like the phone had an ability to like transfer bodies if you take a picture, I believe, of the other person. So he used it on his sister, and knowing the nature of the genre, I think you know where it goes. Man's really wanted to be Captain Ginyu so bad. So for this, protagonist saves the world with his smartphone. Yes, even though that's far from the plot. Tokyo Kakeru Shoujo. This girl jumps through time by jumping. What the fuck did I just say? Tomegeme no Hamitsu flagu shikanai. Akuyakurejo ni tensei shite shimata. My life is a video game. I'm gonna be honest, this movie was very beautiful. Like, visually speaking, it was art. Like, I could set this in a museum and this right here is art. But if there's anything to take away from this movie, because this is the only part I for some reason remember, the feet. We appreciate the art of the feet. I swear I don't have a foot fetish. So as a person who likes this sort of genre, you know, the cute girls doing cute things, I'm gonna be honest, this show wasn't it. In fact, it kind of did suck. Not sure if the CG was unappealing to me or it was actually just the characters in general. I forgot because I watched this back in winter 2019 when I watched every single winter 2019 anime. And why the f do I keep pulling anime out of that cabinet? But with Yuri Yuri and Nanam Beauty being like my favorite anime of all time, or actually just some of my few favorite anime, this one was definitely a disappointment. Even though I'm pretty sure it doesn't fall in the same category because like it's not really like a slice of life, but it does have an all-girls cast, meaning it falls under the same category. But to sum this one up, girls fly aircraft and shoot other aircraft, because that's literally all I can remember from it. Hakata Tonkotsu Ramens. Wait, why is there an S at the end of ramen? Now, I'm gonna be honest, like the other hundreds of shows that I've covered, I forgot what this one was about. But to sum it up, deadly traps do exist in the anime. Oh, fuck. I can't put world at the end. Well, I guess I'll go with traps do exist in the anime world, even though we know that already. Darwin's Game. Well, like SAO, die in game, die in real life. Even though the grammar for that was quite trash. Kobayashi Dragon Maid. Made the world realize dragons are smashable. And I'm not talking about Kana, I'm talking about this bitch right here, okay? Don't send me to jail. Inu X Boku SS. Another scenario of age is just a number. Oh my, that's 8 words. Age is just a number. Right, miss? Gakogurashi. Well, like I said before, I do love me some cute girls doing cute things sort of anime. And this one captures everything but that. So, do not let first impressions deceive you. Ooh, I'm so nice at this. Dropout. Dropouts get treated as portable fleshlights daily. I don't know if you could tell, but improvising this is hard. Tenku Danzai Skelter Heaven. Or Plus Heaven, I'm sorry. And I believe this is only fitting to be the last anime that I cover in this because I believe it's the lowest rated anime on my anime list. So that's pretty cool. And it's surprisingly not the worst thing I've ever seen. Like, it starts off with a beautiful opening with some beautiful music, something I will play all day and just listen to on loop for 10 hours a day. And then getting into the story, we got these squid things coming into this place, right? And what do we need? We need people to fight it because they're a threat. So of course, with the power of great CG and just, oh my, look at how magnificent this CG looks. It puts Beastars to shame. And with these mechs, they fight this squid thing, and then more squid things appear and they just stare at the screen, and then that's where the OVA ends. So from my experience watching this, the best way I can sum it up is why? Question mark, question mark, question mark. So yeah, I think this is where I'm gonna wrap things up. Thank you for watching, and if you did enjoy this video, you can, you know, maybe drop a like. And if there's any anime that I have not gone over these past like 6 episodes, I think. I lost count, I'm sorry. But if there's any anime that you want me to go over, feel free to comment down below, and maybe I'll cover it. Maybe. So with that said, once again, thank you for watching, and I'm gonna go. Bye.